This is the story of the longest surgery in history. April 6, 2001, Singapore General Hospital. Most surgeries are measured in minutes, a complex one, maybe 8 hours. But for Dr. Keith Goh and his team of 20 specialists, the clock wouldn't stop for 4 days. They were looking at Ganga and Jamuna, 11-month-old twins from Nepal. They weren't just joined at the head. Their brains were fused together like a complex living puzzle. The world watched as the team stepped into a room they wouldn't truly leave for 103 hours. This is the story of the longest surgery in history. Meet Dr. Keith Goh. He wasn't just a neurosurgeon, he was the architect of a miracle. Before the first incision, he spent months staring at 3D scans. He knew that in the center of their shared skull, a forest of blood vessels waited. If he cut the wrong vessel, one twin would bleed out. If he moved too slowly, the other might suffer permanent brain damage. We didn't expect it to take so long, one anesthetist later recalled. The mood varied from euphoric to hysterical. The surgery begins smoothly. The team expects a 36-hour marathon. A long time, sure, but manageable. But as they peel back the bone, they realize the scans didn't show everything. The 36-hour goal is approaching, but the surgeons are barely halfway. They discover the twins' brains are not just touching, they are intertwined like a helix. It's been 2.5 days. The surgeons are working in shifts. While one sleeps for 2 hours on a cot, another takes the scalpel. They are tracing hundreds of tiny, hair-thin blood vessels, one by one. Think about the physical toll. Your hands must be steady to the millimeter, but you haven't had a full night's sleep in 3 days. The air in the OR is cold, the smell of antiseptic is heavy, and the pressure is suffocating. By 85th hour, exhaustion turns into a trance. Dr. Goh and his team are now operating on pure instinct and caffeine. They have successfully separated the primary brain tissue, but now comes the most dangerous part, the shared venous sinus, the massive drainage pipe for blood in the brain. By 97 hours into the surgery, for the first time in their lives, Ganga and Jamuna are in separate beds, but the surgery isn't over. They now have to reconstruct 2 individual skulls using a mixture of bone and Gore-Tex. Finally, at 103 hours, Dr. Keith Goh steps out of the OR. He is pale, his eyes are bloodshot, and he has just overseen a procedure nearly triple the length of the previous world record. He meets the parents who have been praying at a nearby temple for 4 days straight. The news: they both survived. The recovery wasn't easy. Ganga and Jamuna faced lifelong challenges, and sadly, Ganga passed away years later due to complications. But their story remains a testament to human endurance and the impossible heights of modern medicine. 103 hours, 20 doctors, one goal. It wasn't just a record. It was a battle for every second of life.